What's up, everybody? This is Operation Overflow exclusive training on today. We are live. I'm just excited for the viewers who are watching. I hope you have a pen and some paper. There's going to be a lot of value tonight, so much value um, from not just myself, along with uh, my uncle, who's also the co-founder of Operation Overflow, Vernell Berry. He's actually the other co-founder of Operation Overflow. He may get on earlier, I mean later, and he may not. I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time. Um, but for the viewers that are watching, um, like I said, it's going to be a lot of value. Before we get started, I want to introduce myself. If you guys do not know, I'm Marcus Johnson, co-founder of Operation Overflow inside the Next Level Mastermind. Next Level Mastermind, we are a young entrepreneurship movement, um, as well as an online marketing business. We are here to not tell you or persuade you tonight. We're not persuading you to join. We're not persuading you. We're not building your head with stuff. All we want you to do on tonight is to make that decision. We're not asking you for nothing. We just want you to make that decision to change your life and make it better. Uh, I believe that everybody have a mindset of success. Everybody wants to be successful, but they are willing and looking for that opportunity to be presented to them. And now today, as you watching this, and even if you're going to watch later, today is your day to where you're going to come out of your comfort zone. After this call, you will get out of your comfort zone. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. I'm gonna have my uncle also introduce himself. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is Lanier on this side, on the opposite coast, and I've got about 23 years or so in the networking field, and our primary mission here tonight is going to be to show you that there's a lot of new and interesting ways to both have a home business and drive traffic to it so that you can get plenty of signups, whatever that looks like in your niche as it is. And that what we have to offer is something that anybody can use for any purpose as far as building their business.
Gotcha. Got you. Hey, Unc, I want you to do something real quick, okay? I want you to
Go ahead.
tell them how you heard about this. Like, I want you to tell them like how you even heard about Next Level Mastermind.
Okay, that's a cool story all by itself. being that I've done quite a few home businesses over the years, and I've kind of become accustomed to, looking for and following all the big established experts, the guys who are making 20, 30, 50,000 or more a month. My buddy here, Marcus, he reached out to me one day through Facebook. I think it was through chat.
Yeah.
And he basically asked me if I was open to looking at something that new that he'd come across. And my first thought was probably not really, because I already had a couple of gigs I was working. But at the same time, I knew that he was unemployed at the time. And I thought, he started a business with no income, and he's bold enough to approach me about it, someone who's a seasoned vet at this whole thing. So I clicked on it, and I started looking at it, and what I saw almost immediately was all the tools that a lot of the other offers that I had delved into wanted to charge literally thousands and thousands of dollars for, just to be able to put yourself out there on a large scale traffic-wise, to be able to bring free traffic on almost an endless supply to your offer. And I saw that theirs was pennies on the dollar. And so I looked at that and I thought, I don't know if this guy really knows what he's latched into. Maybe he does, but this is something I'm going to grab anyway. And I thought, okay, he doesn't know what kind of wild horse he's lassoed here. And I went ahead and jumped in. And I got to tell you, it's been very productive. I'm very impressed. For one, I've never been able to build a substantial list, and my list grows by anywhere from 2 to 5 people a day consistently,
Yeah.
and that just amazes me by itself, and pretty much on autopilot. But as we go along here, we'll share a few more clues about the how and the why we do that, and you may find that this is something that you want to investigate further yourself. Because
Yeah.
you're going to see as you explore this that a lot of people are grabbing this that either A, have never had anything to do with networking, B, they've been in networking for a long time and had no success, and you'll also see plenty of big guns that have been masters at driving traffic. They're coming in because they see that they can improve their skills. So with that said, back to you, Marcus.
Yeah, thanks for that story. You guys, like you said, when I joined Next Level Mastermind, I was unemployed. Didn't have no income, didn't have nothing coming in. All I had was faith. That would literally drove me. And I remember like it was yesterday. I believe, it was March. Yeah, March. The month of March. This opportunity was produced to me, was introduced to me, and I was just getting out the IC unit. IC unit, believe it or not. I was I was didn't know what else to do in my life. I literally was at a point to where I just wanted to give up anything and everything. I felt like I was all alone. Felt like there was nobody here for me, even though there was. But I was so blinded by my current situation, you know what I mean? And it really got to me when my sponsor, who will be on the call here in a little bit, and I'm gonna also ask her to tell you the story how we met. But when she introduced Next Level Mastermind to me, I was like, whatever, this another online marketing business that I'm gonna pay a certain amount of money, but I'm not gonna get no leads. I'm not gonna get any sales, and I wasn't gonna be productive. But something on the inside of me began to say, all it said was try it. I'm like, okay. So I told my sponsor, I'm like, okay, you can add me to the groups. She added me to the groups, and you guys, the first thing that got my attention was the support from everybody. I'm talking about people that don't even know you began to welcome you, and not to a business. You guys, it wasn't. They didn't say welcome to the business. They said welcome to the family. Welcome to a family that's going to strive and push you to greater. So I'm like, okay, the support system is great. You know what I mean? The support system is great. So I began to tap in to whatever, follow the steps in the pinned post. And now we say you can make your first $20 in 24 hours, right? You guys, I did not even watch the training. Okay, I did not watch the training. All I knew was I have a link, and I have to relate to somebody who is just like me, who didn't have anything. You guys, listen to what I'm saying. No training, no experience, but I have a link, and I knew within my mind that I had to relate to somebody. Within 8 hours of me joining this business, I began to make money. My first week in Next Level Mastermind, I was making over $140 in commission. My first week. That first week, I didn't even watch the training. When I began to watch the training the next week, I'm like, oh wow. I'm like, oh, I'm over here not even tapping into the training, but at the same time, I'm doing what the training tell me to do already. You guys, it's that easy. See, it's not difficult. Period. It's not difficult. All you have to do is make up in your mind, okay, I want to change. I want to change. You guys, the last time I had a 9 to 5 job was in 2011. My uncle knows. I was working at Walmart as a sales associate in the back room, and he can tell you that I was making good money there. He can tell you I was making good money, but at the same time, there was something. I had already had a vision. I knew within myself from the day I was born, even though I couldn't talk, you guys. But from the day I was born, I knew that I was going to be chosen for this generation. I knew I was going to have my own business. I knew that I was going to help somebody else out. That's what it's all about. Helping somebody else out, helping changing somebody else's life. That's what Operation Overflow is. We are a team inside of a team, okay? And we giving people a second chance in life. There's probably somebody who is viewing me right now, and you're saying, if only if I had money, if only if I had this, my dreams could come into reality. No, check this out. What's stopping you is your mindset. Money is not an issue, believe it or not. Money is not an issue, but you are given that permission to rule you. You guys, if I allow money to be an issue, I wouldn't be in this business. You looking at somebody that didn't have nothing. I didn't have a dime when I joined this business. Nothing. All I knew, all I knew was I just wanted a change. I just wanted a change. I just wanted a change, you guys. I'm telling you, tonight we're gonna get deep tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. We're gonna get deep. We're not, like I said, we're not persuading you. All we are doing is encouraging you to make that decision. There's a legacy that needs to be built on the inside of you tonight, and we're gonna birth it tonight. We're gonna birth it tonight. Do you agree with me?
Absolutely.
You got something you want to say?
Well, some of the core things I want to drive home to anyone who might be watching this is that you don't need to struggle in your business anymore. And I know, 98% of the folks that get into the networking niche end up struggling, and most of the struggle is over just exposing their offer to people that are actually interested in being either financially independent or having more time freedom, things like that. And with the tools that you're going to have access to through the Internet Lifestyle Network, you're going to be able to automatically identify who those people are in various web portals and be able to literally attract them to your link, not go after them, not chase them, not convince them, but attract them to your offer and let them have a look. And you'll find that through the natural sorting process, you're going to be getting lots of inboxes in your email letting you know that they've opted in to whatever funnel system you have to become eventually members or are already members of your network. And that is a huge load off of anyone who's home-based to be able to have that going on in the background. When I'm sleeping at night, my system is working online to go gather more people. When I'm out running and I'm a runner or I'm doing any other task that I do out in the world, that system is working for me in the background. I don't have to sit at the computer all day, every day, trying to hustle and grind. That's not it. I do a little bit of follow-up. I'll say hello to folks every now and then or introduce them to other members of the network, and that's about all. So I highly encourage you that if you have ever struggled with getting good quality traffic, good quality leads, people who are actually looking for what you got, Internet Lifestyle Network is the next thing that you want to incorporate into your toolbox.
Yeah. You guys, I know you guys who are watching, you probably tired of us talking, and you was like, where is the training? I didn't get on for it to have testimonies and preaching to me, right? So we gonna get into the training, okay? The first thing that we're gonna talk about is your mindset, okay? Your mindset, your mindset. Unc, you want to go ahead and talk about the mindset?
Actually, I would. Some of the core things that you have to really, really, really get real about when you become self-employed from home is that there's only a certain type of mindset that will actually work in a home business type environment. And I say that sternly because we've all pretty much been raised to work for somebody else, to work within the context of a boss, a time clock, a place to go sit down, someone to look over us and hold us accountable for what we're supposed to do. When you decide that you want more than that, that you don't want a boss, you want to be able to control your money, make more money than they necessarily believe you're entitled to or worth, you want to be able to take vacations without having to ask permission, and you want to choose how much you get paid while you're on vacation. When you reach that point, you also have to be willing to be self-motivated. And when I say self-motivated, that doesn't mean selfish. That means self-caring. You have to be willing to care about your business. And what that means is you have to cut out the time to actually work your business. A lot of people think that getting into a home business, they ought to be rich in a week or 2 weeks or even 30 days. And that's not true. Just like anything good that happens in your life, it's going to take effort initially. There's going to be a learning curve. You're going to have to go back to school, so to speak. And we have an online university, Internet Lifestyle University, that supplies you with videos, all kinds of materials, all included in your membership, so that you can, in one place, learn everything you need, both mindset-wise and the how-tos of what to do to be able to set up shop so that you can run your own life. But again, you have to be in the mindset to where it's all up to you. You don't get in it, even though you got lots of support, you don't lean on the support. The support is there for when you feel like you've absolutely exhausted all your means of researching what that little bit is that you think you don't know. And they'll usually point you in the right direction, and you go find it. But you'll find that the tools are so thorough, and there's evidence trails are so strong of what all the tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of others are doing in this network. We even have a private Facebook group where you can go in 24/7 and usually get answers to anything in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
And once you realize that you can find answers, you can progressively make progress. Whether it's doing something more than what you've ever done in your current business as far as expanding it, exposing it, or whether it's learning new skills. I know for me, for years, I saw that there were people out there that seemed to just, no matter what they got into, they blew it up. They just went from nothing to huge dollar figures month after month, year in, year out. And I never could figure out what they were doing. And in Internet Lifestyle Network, you'll quickly see that all those tools are exposed. All their secrets are laid out for you so that you can do that. And that is priceless. And then, of course, having people there that are applying this stuff right alongside of you. They've walked the walk. They've traveled the path. You can hop right over to them with a text, a chat, a post, and say, okay, how did you do that? And usually within minutes, hours at tops, you get a reply back saying, this is what I did. Go here. This is where I learned that. And boom, you can be as big as any of the big players in a matter of months.
Exactly.
So that's my take on mindset. And go ahead.
One thing I'm a piggyback off you for a little bit. He said that mindset on the mindset, and the thing about it is that if you're going through a situation right now, it's either two outcomes of that situation, right? It's a good or a bad, right? And what you think determines the outcome of that situation. If you are dwelling on that situation and you're having negative thoughts, guess what? You're going to keep your outcome is going to always be negative. But what if you begin to look at a situation that is in front of you, right? And say, okay, I'm going to conquer that situation. I'm going to get over that thing. Then you're speaking positive into something that may looks like it's going to kill you, right? It's all about the mindset. What are you? Who are you surrounding yourself with? You know what I mean? Are you surrounding yourself with people that's going to support you, other entrepreneurs that's gonna support you and not hate on you? Are you going to surround yourself with people who just going to begin to speak negative into your life? You guys, the mindset is very powerful when it comes to business, and even but more bigger when it comes to life itself. If I allow me not having nothing to determine my success, guess what, you guys? There wouldn't be 20 something people following me in this business. I wouldn't have nobody if I didn't have a mindset of transforming my struggle to success. That's all it takes is for you to understand that, okay, I may be lacking in an aspect of my life, but there's a way out. People who are watching me right now on this broadcast, there is a way out of your situation. I don't know what it is. It could be for finances, health, whatever it is. There's a way out. You need to understand that. Begin to speak positive. Wake up every day. This is what I do. Every day I wake up and say, who life can I change? I don't even think about business. Before I think about business, it always go to somebody life. Who life can I change? Who can I pour inside of? For they can live in the overflow, right? For they can get a glimpse of how I'm living. You guys, I'm no greater than you guys, right? I come from a struggle, but I understand that did not define me. Your struggle don't define who you are. So it's the mindset. The mindset will begin to give you more traffic in your business. Let's be real. It will. The mindset. You having a positive mindset. You having a positive mindset and people can see that will attract them to connect with you in your business. It will. Guaranteed. But what if you have a negative mindset? Nobody will want to connect with you on a business level, right? So I hope everybody is good with the topic mindset. I hope everybody is great. If you are, we're going to move on. We're going to give you even more value. I know a lot of people see me who's watching. A lot of you guys have seen my videos of whatever it is. Me even being in Miami with the team. You also see me making videos right here. You also see me making videos by the fireplace and outside, right? And a lot of people ask me, what's the significance of making videos? Or what's video marketing? The reason why I do video marketing is because, first of all, I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable interacting with people. Okay? And it's good to where somebody can relate to you, can see your lifestyle. Because what if all I did was make status every day? Hey, this, I've been through this, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Probably some of y'all would be like, oh, he lying. He's not doing that. He's not there. You know what I mean? But what if you see videos? What if you see videos? They'll be like, oh, that would be like a wake-up call, right? I'm like, oh, he's actually doing that. He's actually there. He's not just saying it. Because anybody can say something, right? But the action is what people are looking for. The action. It's another reason why I do video marketing in my business is because there is some people that may be going through something in life, and there's times to where I make videos that helped him out of their struggle. Maybe somebody is depressed, but I make a video that gives them hope. That's a plus for me, right? Because now I see they see me taking action, and I feel like I'm helping somebody else out because now they saw my video um, on Facebook, right? And they watched it, and they be like, "Wow!" Before I watched this video, I was down. You guys, in your business, believe it or not, you don't have to believe me, but making videos can change somebody else's life. You agree with me, Art?
Absolutely.
Making videos can change somebody's life. You don't know who's watching your video. They may not have to like or comment on your video, but there is somebody that's going to watch your video, and their hope is going to be back. You guys, video marketing is great in the business. For people can interact with you, for people can see the lifestyle you're living, for people can just relate to you and feel like they know you, right? They give that confidence in their own self. So video marketing is a plus. If you want to interact with people more, I suggest you do video marketing. I suggest you do it. There is somebody out there that is watching me right now, and you're like, I just need to take that step. I'm not comfortable making videos. I'm not comfortable being in a camera. But I'm calling you out today. I'm calling you out of your comfort zone, and say you can do it. You can do it. Quit being scared. You can do it. So make a video. I want to see a video from you. Okay? I really want to see a video from you. I'm challenging you. Are you going to take the challenge? Are you going to take the challenge? You guys, we're going to go to Unc. I want you to talk about attractive marketing.
Attraction marketing.
Yes.
All right, I can do that.
Okay.
In essence, most folks think in terms of networking that they're going to have to go and meet people or meet strangers and try to convince them of something. But the real power of marketing is actually in being able to attract people to your offer. Because believe it or not, I mean, think about this a second. Google's the largest search engine out there. People are searching Google for specific topics that they are already interested in. Google didn't solicit them. All they did was create a searchable index of these things, and people are attracted to that because they know that Google's going to provide them with a handshake that's going to connect them up with what they already want. That's the essence of what we are doing through Internet Lifestyle Network. We're creating search posts on various platforms that are strategically searched for through those platforms by people just like they do through Google. And they end up looking at exactly what they've been wanting. They may not have even been able to completely define exactly. Give an example. I hop on Google right now and I say, I want to find social networks. I'll probably pull up social networks I've never heard of before. If I hopped on Facebook right now and tried to use their search window the same way, it doesn't quite work the same. There's a very specific way you have to language things to find specific things on Facebook. Well, guess what? We teach people how to do that. Facebook's got several billion people on it. And we can show a person in a few minutes how to use that search bar across the top where you see your name when you're on your profile to pull up hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people that are looking for what you've got to offer. and also show you how to literally copy and paste simple curiosity generating messages to them without them even being your friend, without you having to send a friend request, and have them reach back to you, or in some cases even join you before you even had a conversation with them. Some of the other tools we have in our back pocket is, like he mentioned, we have YouTube. We teach you those kind of strategies. We also have Instagram. With Instagram, we teach you how to set up automated tools that will attraction market for you through those modalities. And through the network, you can also learn how to do that with other networks. There's LinkedIn, there's YouTube, there's Google, and Facebook, and all the other channels out there. But basically, you can have so much traffic coming in a matter of a few months on autopilot, more or less, looking at your offer, that your big job of the day is to log in and see how much money you made and who you might need to reach out to and say welcome, and perhaps introduce them to our private online group if they haven't found it already. And that's about as hard as it gets. So in attraction marketing, the whole name of the game is literally to know what to say, when and where, whether in person, making a personal post, or allowing a system to do it for you, that's attractive to the people that you're targeting, the people that are looking for you, that are looking for your offer. So with that note in mind, I'm going to turn it back to Marcus. And my suggestion to any of you that are watching this, the person that invited you, grab their link, go over and watch the videos, and go ahead and grab yourself a place inside the movement that you're seeing here. Because the people that are doing this is the way that networking is going to be conducted from here forward. The name of the game is traffic. As they say in real estate, it's location, location, location. Well, we're going to help you get all the prime corners in all the prime locations. That's what we do.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's great, man. That's great. Attractive marketing, you guys. Attractive marketing. I hope you guys are getting value through this training, through this hangout. I thank everybody for watching that is already watching right now, and for the people who's going to watch later. Yeah, you. I'm talking to you right there. But anyway, we're going to go further, and I'm going to talk a little bit about branding yourself. A lot of people ask, what is branding yourself? Branding yourself is branding you, what you do, who you are, your personality. And it's funny. It's really funny because people on Facebook, I see people's status. I'm not knocking any other company down, but I see people's status, right, who's in other businesses. And they be like, join my team, join this. You want to make, you want to change $1 to $100 and et cetera, right? And I'm like, okay. I'm like, and in the back of my head, I'm like, are people really joining them? You know what I mean? I'll be like, is people really joining them? Like, that's how they branding themselves? Like,
usually not. All that says is sell me, that I'm desperate.
Right,
that's amateur.
I'm like, what are they doing? Like, in their spare time, they're just saying, okay, I just want to make this status for today, and see how many people inbox me. Oh, you're getting inboxes. I'm not knocking that. You're getting inboxes, but how many people are literally joining you? You know what I mean? How many people literally joining you? Say, for instance, if I inbox you right now, people who's watching me, if I inbox you, didn't know you, and say, hey, join my business, 99% of the time, what you gonna do? I'm great. I'm good. You're not even gonna respond back. Why? Because first of all, I didn't take that time out to know you. I didn't take that time out to build a relationship with you and get to know what you value in life, what you're looking for, what you need help with. And people don't join businesses. They join you. I'm gonna say that again. People do not join businesses. They join you. Because my thing is this. I've been with Next Level Mastermind for 5 months. 5 months. And I make good money. I can honestly say that. I'm not gonna say how much money, but I best believe I make over $500 a month. Over that. Over 800 a month, right? And my thing is this. I'm not knocking anybody down. We're not talking about money right now. But what I want you to do is that the way I brand myself is just being me. For you guys that don't know, I am a preacher. Okay? so and it do comes out at times. Even when I make my videos, people inbox me. They're like, "Are you a preacher?" And I begin to scratch my head. I'm like, yeah. And then I ask them, how do they know? Because they see that. They can see that in me. They can see that that I want to help somebody, right? And the way I brand myself is, it's funny, you guys. Is getting to know people, getting to know them. See, if you inbox somebody and say, join this, join that, join that, join that, you having your handout. It's basically like you just have your handout, right? But what if you inbox somebody and say, hey, how you doing? And get to know them and say, what can I help you with? That's when they will begin to say, okay, he or she is willing to help me, right? See, you guys, there was a guy, I'm not going to say his name, but there was a guy who I inboxed, say about two months ago, probably 2 months ago, and I got to know him. And you guys, I did not. This man only had 15 cents, 15 cents in his bank account. But the only thing he said, and he joined the business that day. The thing he said, he was like, the reason why I'm joining this business is because I trust you. I trust you. You know what that means to me? Like, it's not about money, you guys. It's not. It's about you helping somebody else out, changing their current situation, changing their life. When he said that, it brought peace and it brought joy to me. I'm like, okay, I'm doing something right. From somebody who didn't have anything, now he has something. You guys, is when you begin to push your ego to the side and say, okay, I know somebody is dependent on me out there, so let me go help them. You guys, Next Level Mastermind, what we do is, I'm gonna just be real. I don't see any other business doing. I'm not boasting. I'm not bragging on Next Level Mastermind. I just don't. I just don't see any other business doing. And I could honestly say that I love what I do. Not just not just with the business, but I love seeing somebody else smile. I love seeing somebody else smile. That's it brings joy to me, and it gives me motivation every day because I'm helping somebody else out. You guys, I want to talk to you right now. You may be lacking in something, right? Whether it be finances, whatever. After this call, I want you to make that decision. I want you to make that decision. I want you to click the link or get in contact with the person that invited you to this event. I want you to connect with them. I want you to say, okay, I'm willing to step out of my comfort zone. Quit, quit allowing fear to delay your dreams. Quit allowing fear to delay it. Because, see, don't be entertained by rejection. Don't be entertained what society gives you. Because that don't define you. You was designed and you was born for greatness. See, the Bible says, there's a scripture in the Bible that said, God wishes above all things that you prosper, even as your soul prosper. So it's designated for you to begin to be successful in every aspect of your life. It was designed for you to be that royal king, that royal queen, and not for you to lack. But guess what happens? If you keep allowing a current situation and giving that current situation permission to rule your life, guess what? You're not going to know how to be successful. You're not. So today is the day to where you say, okay, I'm a conquer over anything. My business is going to be successful. I'm going to be successful in my current business. I'm gonna take the limits off. Because what happens, see, believe it or not, success is unlimited. Quit making it limited. Quit limiting your success. There's so much more out there for you, you guys. So much more. See, the overflow. What is the overflow? You guys, is when you don't have enough room because there's so much. See, say for instance, this cup that I have right here, if it was filled with water, it means that there's so much substance in here to where the cup cannot contain it. Now is your time to where you can live the life of the overflow. You can live it. There's so much things that you can learn. There's so many things that you can accomplish. Not just with money, you guys. Riches is not just with money. Riches is being happy. Riches is saying, okay, I don't have to worry about no situation in my life. You guys, it's your time to live the life of and the overflow is your time. You don't have to lack. You don't. You guys, it's all about what do you want in your life. Do you want to see your kids going through the same struggle that you were going through? Do you? Hmm? Do you really want them to go through the same struggle you went through? Or do you want them to live the life that you're designing? Do you want them to live that life of not having to worry about anything? You guys, I'm gonna tell you my story because I don't think you guys get it. You guys, you looking at somebody who was homeless multiple times. You're looking at somebody who was eating grilled cheese sandwiches almost every day. You looking at somebody who didn't have nothing. It didn't have nothing. I didn't even really have support from my own family. But one thing I knew and one thing that I know is that I know who I wanted to be. I know I wanted to be a man of success. I knew I wanted to be somebody who can pour and bless somebody else. I knew that. So you guys, it's amazing, you guys. I'm a living testimony. That's all I am. I'm not a big time multi-millionaire right now. I'm not. All I am is a person who have a mindset of success. That's all I am. And I am not just saying that, but I'm living it. I'm living it. You guys, in June we had an event in Miami. We literally had an event in Miami, and it was powerful. I mean, we was crying. People was crying, not just for business, because it was a life changing experience. People was having breakthroughs in their personal life, and they was having breakthroughs in their business. You guys, that Sunday, I'm gonna just be real. That Sunday night, we I was ministering, you guys, and I was speaking life in the other people, and I told everybody who was at the Miami event, I said, from this day forward, your business will take off. I didn't know what I was saying. I was just speaking what I feel. And guess what happened? Everybody that was there, business is taking off. I woke up that Monday morning with four people that joined out of nowhere. I didn't even say nothing to them. But it's all about what you want. It's all about you making that decision right now, making that decision and say, okay, I'm going to step out of my comfort zone. I will remain focused. I'm gonna have my eyes on the prize. I'm not gonna give in. I'm not gonna throw in the towel. I'm not gonna throw in the towel. You guys, I'm just excited. I just want you guys to get it. Okay. Branding yourself, getting to know people, building that relationship with them, because all it is 51% relationship, you guys. That's what this business is all about. Building that relationship with somebody, understanding what they need in life. Quit. See, people are looking for you to be that one for the one. In other words, they are looking for you to be their way of escape from their
The
situation.
America within lives within each of us, within what we have
That's
done,
all it is.
within what we will still accomplish, within
That's all it is. Somebody is just waiting for you to help them and pull them to where you are at. People who watching me now, if you're not even with Next Level Mastermind, you guys, I am willing to help you. Not just with business, but with anything in your life. I'm willing to help you. I can honestly say that as a man. I can honestly say that. See, I don't, all I want in life, and somebody this week asked me this question. They're like, what are your dreams, Marcus? And I had to think about that. I have dreams for myself, but the main dream that I have, and listen carefully, is for your dreams to come to pass. That's my dream. My dream is for your dreams to come to pass. If I see you begin to live your dreams, guess what? It gives me hope that I can live mine also. That's all I want, you guys. I don't ask for anything else. All I want to do is help people. All I want to do is speak life into somebody. Period. Speak life into somebody. Hey, Unc, I'm gonna ask you. Do you have anything to say?
I totally agree with everything you're saying there. You're coming from the right place, and the core thing that we all get into this for is that we like helping people. We like to see people succeed. We all recognize that we're all in this together, and that nobody succeeds if everybody doesn't succeed. And that's one of the things I really like about ILN. They really recognize that. I've been in many businesses where you get in and all of a sudden you're like, hello, 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 hello. It's an echo. There's nobody there. And here It's like once you're in, man, it's like everybody is just fanning you along, fanning the flames for you. And
Hey,
if you, yeah,
hey, I'm gonna run and get me some water real quick. Go ahead and talk, okay?
all right, no sweat.
Okay.
The key thing is that it doesn't matter whether you're in a whatever ABZ business that you have right now. You got into it because you liked something about it, probably the products, the comp system, maybe your friend who brought you into it. We can weave all that together too. It doesn't matter whether we're all in different businesses. We can have a overlayer that propels all of us, both individually and collectively, to whatever level of freedom and financial soundness that you want through the Internet Lifestyle Network. It is a uh, umbrella that can take care of everybody. And you'll see once you're inside of it that there are people from all different walks of life that have all kinds of businesses and are having all kinds of success. One of the things that grabbed me, I'm 57, a young 57. I'm an ultra marathon runner. I go out and I do things like run, anywhere from 12 to 50 miles in a day easily. And I just love having time to do that, and also like having downtime to be able to recover from that. Just kick back and chit chat with friends and hang out at home with my family and dogs and stuff. But every one of us has those kinds of aspirations. I grew up with the mindset that work should never have been a mandatory thing. I always saw work as something like school. Not everybody belonged in school. You look at all the people that have made the biggest changes in the world, they were annoyed by school. They actually got out of school and went on to do the change that they knew that they were out to do, to pursue their passions. And I think that's probably in all of you also. And in that sense, I know that's why you're in networking. You have a curiosity about networking. And we're looking to be able to empower you to be able to do more of what you really want to do and less of what you don't want to do, until you're just doing more of what you want to do. That's really the bottom line. So if that's attractive to you, then get with the person who invited you, get their link, and get in. You're going to love it. I can tell you that. You're going to love it. Really good people here. Really good place. Very well set up, very well thought out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, Marcus, do you have any final closing words here?
Yeah, I do have some closing words. You guys, whoever invited you on this hangout, get in contact with them. Make that decision. Your lacking days is over. It's time for you to live in the overflow. It's your time, your season, and your day. Don't wait for it's too late. What you gonna do? This is Marcus Johnson, co-founder of Operation Overflow. This is say something. Go ahead and say something.
Well, I'd like to be able to see whoever you are, whether you're in someone else's organization or mine. It doesn't matter to me. All right, see you later, sweetie. My main objective is to be able to help you once you're in. Whatever you need, you can always reach back to me. My contact information will be readily available to you. Marcus, I know he's always available, and you will not lack for anything once you're in Internet Lifestyle Network. That we can promise.
We can promise you that. You guys, I hope you got some value. And for the people who's watching, I thank you all for watching. Somebody inbox me something and tell me that you enjoyed the training and tell me that you enjoyed the hangout. For the people who's going to watch, I thank you also because you took the time and you got to know us. You got to know what the business is about. You got to understand what I am about. You got to understand what my uncle. Yes, he's my uncle. You guys understand what he's about. And I hope, and I pray that you will have a blessed night. I pray that you make that decision, and just know Your lacking days is over. It's time for you to live the overflow. Everybody have a blessed night, and we out here. Good night.